are hearing from the families of 3 patients of a Houston surgeon at the center of a transplant scandal. These families say their loved ones died after being denied livers. Matt Doherty is live in the Woodlands tonight with their story. Matt?
Yeah, family members want to know if their loved ones were kicked off that transplant list because their information was intentionally changed.
He was a grand champion in barbecue. He was in college. I was there when he was passing, but the day before, he was so excited that he was going to live. He was fighting for his life.
Emma Mustachi's 43-year-old father, Richard, died last year, waiting for a liver transplant.
We saw him slipping away, and there was nothing that we could do. And we trusted the doctors. And
tonight, Richard Mustachi's mother says her trust has been broken after a New York Times report published earlier this month accused a longtime transplant surgeon of intentionally preventing his Memorial Hermann patients from getting the organs they needed to survive.
Justice needs to be done.
Dr. Steve Bynum is accused of changing the information of his patients in the organ transplant database in such a way that made them ineligible to be recipients.
I don't want to know why. I mean, we all need to know why.
We sat down with medical malpractice attorney Tommy Hastings this afternoon.
So we've never seen a case exactly like this before.
Hastings' law firm is currently representing 3 families whose loved ones died while they waited for liver transplants. One of them is this man, Robert Osuna, a patient of Dr. Bynum's, who died last year. Waiting.
They want the truth, and that's what we plan to do, is get them answers first.
And that's why Hastings says his law firm has filed for a temporary restraining order, requesting Dr. Bynum preserve anything that could be considered potential evidence. Hastings says he's requested that Memorial Hermann tell the families if their loved ones had records that were manipulated. So far, he says they haven't shared that information.
They didn't reach out to us at all. I feel like as if they swept it under the rug and just went on with their day. I feel that.
Memorial Hermann paused its liver and kidney transplant program last month when the allegations surfaced. Daniel Rodriguez's father, also named Daniel, was diagnosed with a genetic form of hepatitis, which destroyed his liver. He'd been waiting years for a liver transplant. Daniel says Memorial Hermann didn't help him find another hospital for his dad after they suspended their liver transplant program. His dad died 2 weeks ago, still waiting for a transplant. Now, Dr. Bynum has not been charged with a crime. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services is investigating these allegations. Back to you.
We'll take it from here. Thank you, Matt. And you can find all our coverage of Memorial Hermann's transplant program online right now at KHOU.com.
Let's talk weather.